Today, Michael Zuber, one rental at a time. It is 7:30 a.m. here in California, and this is your daily financial news. A couple quick announcements to make before we get into the day. First and foremost, we have a treat at 9 a.m. at 9 a.m. Pacific today, this morning, or about 90 minutes from now. Dion from Dion Talk, Matt the Lumberjack Landlord, and I will be going live for a Q&A on the Lumberjacks channel. We think we've worked out the technical issues from Thanksgiving, so we will once again try to do a Three Amigos live stream. You can tune in for that at 9 a.m. Pacific on the Lumberjacks channel. At 8 a.m. or about 28 minutes from now, I will be going live on my channel as Stephen Dow, who I normally speak to at 8 a.m., is out and about enjoying the holidays. And I have a list of 5 or 6 topics I want to run through. So you'll get a live stream for me at 8 a.m., probably for about 30 minutes. And then I will be live with my two good friends, Matt and Dion, at 9 a.m. And then second or third, I guess, I put out a very important video yesterday at 6 o'clock. It was how to start real estate investing in 2022. That gave you 9 things, right? Dion, Matt, and I each gave you 3 things to do. I think that is a video that needs to be watched by all new real estate investors. Sometimes I put out videos and they get to that 1,000 number, and 1,000 is kind of is how I measure a good video on my channel. And sometimes I put out important videos and they have like 150 or 160, and I'm like, damn it, I missed. I don't know if it's the title or the thumbnail or whatever it is. So let me just call out that video yesterday. The title is How to Start Real Estate Investing. So check it out. So as we get started, we always have people to congratulate. Even on Christmas Eve, we've got 5 more people to congratulate. Michael, congratulations. Paul and, I'm going to try this name, Kedmazen, husband and wife. Kedmazen. I tried. Jorge, congratulations. Omid and Bobby, congratulations. And Omid and Bobby, congratulations. Your cards will go out. I apologize for mispronouncing that one name. I tried. But those cards will go out in the mail today. Let me put those right there so I put a stamp on them. As we talk about it, again, the daily financial news on Christmas Eve, December 24th. What is today? Friday? Yeah, Friday. A couple of things to note. We got new home sales, new construction, new home sales. And depending on how you look at the data, they were either horrible or as expected. There will be some people out there that are talking about a crash. Realize that transactions were down 14%, double digits. That's a significant number. If you've been watching my daily financial news for any length of time, you knew this was coming. I told you that builders were slowing down. They were being hit with what they call dead days, right? There's nothing that can be done as they wait for windows, doors, shingles, whatever it is. Not all, most of the large publicly built companies told us, and we talked about it on this channel 90 days ago, that they were slowing down on purpose. And let me answer you this. What happens when you slow down? You sell less. So yes, we are expected this. Lo and behold, 14% crash, fall, collapse, whatever. Prices were still up 19%. Yes, folks, prices are up, and you should, again, expect it because we have been talking about it on this channel. We talked about the cost of inflation. We talked about labor. We talked about supplies. We talked about lots. All of these things are leading to higher prices. So yes, 19% increase in prices, 14% fall. If you were following my channel, you knew both of those numbers were coming. But I'm sure there will be some spectators out there that try to create fear based on that data. Next up, I do want to hit PCE. Again, we touched on it a little bit yesterday. PCE is important because it is the Fed's favorite inflation measure. Again, it came out at 5.7. It's called the headline number. It was the highest since July of '82. Core, which again is X food, X energy, was up 4.7. So again, that was the highest since 1983. None of these numbers are good. Inflation is a regressive tax, which means it hurts the folks at the bottom. We can't, if you throw money out of a helicopter when you don't actually produce anymore, there is more money chasing less or same amount of goods. Then you throw on top of that a supply chain issue where there's actually less goods, and yes, you get inflation. The question is, because of the latest energy pullback, will inflation start to ebb and flow or roll over? That is a great question. We shall see what happens. Rent is obviously being underreported. We talked about CPI when it was at 6.8. We did the math together, showing that it was really 10. So it will be an interesting dichotomy. Will the fall in oil or energy be offset by a rise in rent? Don't know. We're going to have to find that out together. There was some data put out about this new variant or virus or whatever you want to call it from the UK government. Pretty small sample size, but still 132 cases, I guess. Looks like the UK government is reporting that this latest variant is 70% less likely to admit you to the hospital. Pretty cool. Obviously, it's a lot more contagious. So when you do the combined math, you could still get a stressed out healthcare system. Don't know. What I found was interesting was the data behind the data. So 132 cases. Again, this is what they found. 132 people admitted to the hospital, which is, you need some care if that happens. I think we could all admit that. What I thought was interesting was who were the 132. 17% had already received the booster, right? So I guess that's 3 shots. 74% were double vaccinated, so 2 shots. Six had 1 shot. 14 were unknown, and then 27 were unvaccinated. Now, and normally you would have to layer on top of this the UK ratios. I don't know what they are. UK is a pretty small country, so I'm going to just guess that they have high vaccination rates. But I thought it was interesting. More than half that were admitted to the hospital had 2 shots. What else is interesting? Yeah, 27 of them were unvaccinated, where 17% were boosted. I'm not sure what this data tells me, but it's not the... it may not be the talk track that media is putting out there. So, again, 132, so not a great sample size, but you got to sometimes go, what's going on? So anyways, that was interesting to read. Next up, I'm starting to see 2021 top stocks. This is obviously something that happens a lot. What were the best performing stocks? I saw a stock chart for the top 3 tech stocks. So tech stocks, I hope each and every one of you own these. I hope you held them. I hope they went to the moon. I hope you are enjoying your well-earned profit. Upstart, up 264%. I hope all of you own Upstart. Obviously, I hope you bought it on January 1st, because if you bought it recently, you don't have any gains. Synaptics, up 189%. And Asana, up 164%. So again, triple digit, man. Upstart up to over 250%. Shout out Upstart. One of the things that I am starting to think about, I'm watching more and more economic videos out there talking about boom and bust cycles. The reason I do this is, again, having studied economics, the business cycle is real. The business cycle is real. But I am wondering what is going to happen after we put in 40% more dollars into the system. After we goose total aggregate supply of cash and savings by over $1 trillion. Money supply has gone up 40%, or M2. I am wondering when the price comes out. So I am interested to see what will happen as we go here. Things to watch for are inflation metrics. The one that I'm watching for are wages going up faster or slower than inflation. The last couple of months, unfortunately, while the wage increase has been impressive, inflation has been worse. So again, you may feel great getting a 5% raise, but if you are spending 7% more, you are actually losing. This can't go on much longer, or it will become really bad problems. Then lastly, I'm reading more and more articles based on the census data. The census here recently, I've talked about it, I think the last 2 or 3 days, has talked about California, New York, and Illinois all losing population. It looks like not only are they losing population, which I gave you the numbers on yesterday, they are losing, I don't know if this makes sense, but the wrong population. They're losing the lot of mobile young people. And this is what I've told you about California for over a year. If we lose that next generation of entrepreneurs and company creators and all of that, and they choose to go to Tennessee or Texas or Florida or anything of that nature, that will eventually become a problem. California, New York, and Illinois are losing the wrong type. Now, 1 year is not going to be a problem. California is now 2 years in a row. Not a problem yet, but if this goes on for 5, 6, 7 years, there will create a hole. If we start to lose these folks for a generation, like a 5 to 10 year period, California real estate will be in trouble. It won't be the crazy world that it is today. The one thing that I wonder is the policies of California, Illinois, and New York are very well known. These policies are being blamed for a lot of the people leaving, high taxes, just all this stuff that we hear about in the media. I wonder, how bad does it have to get for California, New York, and Illinois to turn red? I can't imagine California ever getting that bad to go red. California is going to be blue my entire life, I'm sure. But I just wonder, how bad would it have to get for Illinois or New York or California, or perhaps all three, to realize that the policies of the last couple of decades aren't really working? I don't know. Is it possible? I don't think it's possible. I think all three are pretty deep blue, but we shall see. And then just to give you a taste of what is in the video I talked about earlier, how to start real estate investing next year, I will give you the 3 things that I talked about. So this is 3 of the 9. Realize that these 3 are just a touch. They will be in much more detail in that video. 1, all you have to do is decide to get off the sidelines. You have to decide that you want to practice. You want to do the work. You want to do all of that. So we talk about that. Number 2, unfortunately, you may need different friends or different associations. A lot of the people in the stands, or as I call them, spectators, your friends are also spectators. So when you tell them you want to go play or become a player, they pull you back. They make fun of you. They boo you. Some of you need some new friends. And then number 3, too many new investors are all over the map. I think Dion talks about chasing 5 rabbits and starving. I tell you about my superpower of focus and daily discipline, and we talk about what did I do for 3 years that allowed me to succeed. So hopefully you enjoy that. Again, we will be talking at 8 o'clock for maybe a half-hour live stream, just you and me. The real fun one will be at 9 a.m. where we are going live on the Lumberjacks channel. I hope to see all of you there. You have a wonderful Christmas Eve. If you open up a gift today, I hope you get what you want. We always used to open up 1 gift on Christmas Eve back when I was a kid. And then, of course, if I don't talk to you on Christmas, have a wonderful day. Just so you know, I will be going live Christmas morning at 8 a.m. Just what I do. Daily discipline. Take care. Bye-bye.